this video tonight, and this video is probably gonna be short, but I feel like I had this realization that the war on drugs, for sure, for a fact, doesn't even fly in the face of reason. And this may sound stupid. I don't know. I'm gonna wait till I say it out loud and see how it sounds. But anyway, I'm reading this book, and you know, this guy's going to Laos, or I don't even know how you say it, Laos, China, Cambodia, wherever, and he's investigating the war on drugs, the opium trafficking. Well, what ends up happening? Oh, excuse me. What ends up happening is that he does this and that. He gets involved in some investigations and this and that, and he claims that at a certain point in time, early along, that he got his first death threat. I think he said after, well, as he's working on his third book, and I think he said that he was some guy across the table, and he said, "And if you tell anybody, I'll kill you." You know, because they're talking about the CIA's involvement and trafficking heroin and stuff like this. And you know, I had this realization that here's this guy investigating something that doesn't even fly in the face of reason. I mean, it would be one thing to fly in the face of reason, it would be another thing, and I'm going to get down to how I see that this actually doesn't even fly in the face of reason. But, here he is here he is investigating something. It's like when they raided dairy farms, okay, and said you can't, it's like you smoke a joint in the privacy of your own house, you take some heroin in the privacy of your own house, not driving a vehicle, in the privacy of your own house. Okay, and I guess I felt like, at one point that I should feel guilty as an adult to do this as well, so I actually investigated all the statistics, and you can find those in the description. But I mean, stuff like, drug use, what's actually happened under drug prohibition, stuff like, it doesn't matter, because you're an adult. I mean, does that not make sense? Okay, so we're going to go into that here in a minute. But either way, it's so pathetic, man, because let's just say you just feel like doing some heroin one night, or like you feel like drinking some beer one night, or let's just say you wanted to smoke a joint one night. Whose business is that? What difference does it make? I mean, beer's not safe. They let you go down to a bar and drink it at the bar. I mean, they know that you're going to leave drunk. They know that. They know it kills people. They know that people can die of alcohol poisoning. They know it's addictive. They know it's mentally addictive, physically addictive. And who cares? I mean, that's just like, once you've gone, they don't, you just feel their ears going silent as you try to debate this point, because that's true, because they're like, yeah, I know. It doesn't matter. You've already overstated your case, because it doesn't matter. It's what you did in the privacy of your own house, to yourself, by yourself. So anyway, it's so pathetic, man. Anyway, so the point of the story is, and here he is investigating something that doesn't even fly in the face of reason, on the same level as raiding dairy farms. Doesn't matter what you think. And here he is getting shot at by the CIA. Imagine if you were investigating the feds raiding a dairy farm, and all of a sudden helicopters fly over. I mean, this is a wasted country. And it's sad, because I was thinking about it, and this isn't a happy video, I'm sorry, but I had this realization that 1984 has already come true, and it's getting worse. And I finally understood what it is that they meant at the end of 1984 when they were torturing that guy and told him, you're gonna agree that 2 + 2 = 5, was because it doesn't matter anymore. It's just, it doesn't matter. You know, you're fucked. You know, and it's gonna get worse. And it reminds me of watching this movie Game of Thrones. And this little kid takes over and he's in control of the entire government, and it just doesn't matter. It's like when Lynn Cheney the other day was questioned about torture and responded and said, and I think that Edward Snowden's a terrorist. Why is it that we're asking you about torture and you go to Edward Snowden? Oh, because torture them. They spoke of what we've done in the government to torture them. Hey, it's like the child is like, he said, kill him. He said and like anyways, I'm not gonna tell you what happens. But the point of the story is that point of the story is that it's that's how it is. That's how it is. So, on a stockpile of 26,000 nuclear weapons. And what's so funny is I saw the report. I saw the report 5 years ago, and the report was issued, and they said, well, here's what happened. There was a disclosure between Russia and the United States, mutual disclosure, because both countries want to know how much nukes each has, and it came out almost exactly 13,000 each. And you sit there and think, oh, it must have been a coincidence that there was no disclosure beforehand and yet kept the exact same pace with each other. And it was like, yeah, because they're gearing up on each other in tandem. And they know how many nuclear weapons each has. And so, what the point of the story? I sat there, and this is the kind of thing you can forget. And I see this video headline the other day, and they said, oh, new disclosure, there's only 14,000 nukes worldwide. That's bullshit. Okay? That's straight up bullshit. That's lies, man. That's lies to your face. Oh, man, that's rough. That is rough. I've got to find that fucking article, too. Because it's always downplaying the threat of, oh, what they're doing. Who they are. What it's about. Because I'm telling you right now, this is a warfare mechanism. This whole 9/11 thing, and the end goal is to put everybody in death camps. And I'm sorry to say it like that, but just go see my video, Ron Paul on FEMA camps. It's got about 300,000 views. And it'll show you what's going on, some of it, in the description. That's what sent the video viral. It was already doing some pretty good views and stuff, but that thing went crazy. Anyways, the point of the story is I don't want to talk about that right now because it's a whole huge subject in and of itself. And there's some crazy shit behind that. I was talking about that in my video yesterday. If you want to see that, that was a pretty good video. This is the kind of stuff I need to talk about more. And anyway, so what I need to talk about tonight, and I'm almost done, okay, is that 2 + 2 = 5 and all this crap. The thing about it is I told you last night, I said, or excuse me, what I was saying earlier, concerning the fact that it doesn't even fly in the face of reason, and how I came to the conclusion that this must be true. Not only does it fly in the face of reason, but doesn't even reach that point. I was talking to a cop on the side of the road, and I told him, I said, and he goes, in the state of Texas, marijuana is illegal. And he was, as they're pulling me out of the car, I'm showing him all these statistics because they want to search my car for drugs and stuff. And I go, here's the statistics on drug prohibition. I just want you to see this. This is proving that what you're doing right here is enslavement and mass murder. I just want you to see this is 4 pages of statistics, mainline statistics, CNN, Google Tech Talks, Drug Enforcement Administration, etc. Albert Einstein's in here too, and Abraham Lincoln quotes and everything. 4 pages. And he goes, uh, he, you know, he's young. He's probably 24 years old. And so, anyways, he goes ahead and goes through my car, and he has this other kid come up, and they're both sitting there talking to me, and this other one's going, "In the state of Texas, marijuana is illegal," and I go, "Technically, no," and he goes, "How can you say that?" I said, "The Constitution and the Declaration of Independence say that you have a right to liberty, which is doing what you want to do in the privacy of your own house, and within reason that you don't hurt anybody else." I mean, Bill Hicks said it probably best years ago. Anyways, the point of the story is, he goes, he goes, and see, this is the thing, is that it's so simple people can't get it. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Whoa, that's too simple." You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing: once we've already done that, just shut the fuck up. That's what he's trying to say. You get it? That's his power. That's his right. Because he's going with momentum, right? Because they're all piling in. Because there's 10,000, 300,000 enemy at the gates, and there's 20 guys inside, and they're busting through. And if you put up a fight, you're gonna die. So why would you do that? Anyways, I'm done for the night. I'll be back tomorrow, I think.